Hey everyone, have you ever heard of the RAAS system? The Renin-Angiotensin-Aldosterone system, it's like a control center in our bodies that helps keep our blood pressure and salt levels in check. Today we'll talk about how this system works, so stick around and let's learn together. But before that, subscribe to get more informative videos on health insights, and let's get started. The renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system plays an important role in controlling blood volume, electrolyte balance, and the resistance of blood vessels throughout the body. While the baroreceptor reflex quickly responds to drop in arterial pressure, the RAAS is responsible for both immediate and long-term adjustments. In simple terms, the RAAS involves three key players, that is renin, angiotensin 2, and aldosterone. These substances work together to increase blood pressure when the kidney senses reduced blood flow, low salt levels in the kidney tubules, or stimulation of the beta receptors. The renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system is widespread and affects many parts of the body, including the kidneys, lungs, blood vessels throughout the body, adrenal cortex, and the brain. The renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system is an important player in the functioning of the heart, blood vessels, and kidneys. It helps control the tension in blood vessels and maintains balance in salt and water levels. Besides its normal functions, this system is also involved in health issues like high blood pressure, heart failure, and other heart and kidney problems. Medications that block the excessive activity of the RAAS have proven to be beneficial in improving outcomes for people with these conditions. This is how it works. Inside the kidney's afferent arterioles, there are special cells called the juxtaglomerular cells that hold prorenin. When these cells get activated, they transform prorenin into renin. This activation happens in the kidneys with the help of enzymes. The fully developed renin is kept in the juxtaglomerular cells, granules, and is released into the bloodstream when triggered by four main signals. Number one is the pressure sensor system in the afferent arterioles detects changes in kidney blood flow by sensing stretch in the arteriolar wall from mechanoreceptors. Number two is the macular denser detects the amount of sodium and chloride reaching the distal convoluted tubule. Number three is when a person is standing, increased beta sympathetic activity, especially through the beta 1 adrenergic receptors, it also plays a role. And lastly, number four is feedback from substances in the body like angiotensin 1, potassium levels, and just to point out, renin release goes up with low potassium and down with high potassium. And arterionatriuretic peptide also influences the system, providing a regulatory loop. So when kidney blood flow decreases and there is less sodium in the tubules, the renin enzyme is released into the bloodstream. Renin's activity can last for about 10 to 15 minutes in circulation. Renin is an enzyme in the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, controlling the rate of the whole process. Then we have angiotensinogen. This is a substance that is mainly created and consistently released by the liver. Renin acts on angiotensinogen, causing the formation of angiotensin 1. Angiotensin 1 is a peptide that doesn't do much on its own. It needs angiotensin converting enzyme. SCE found on the outer membranes of blood vessel cells, especially the lungs, converts angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2 by chopping off two amino acids from angiotensin 1, creating angiotensin 2. After ACE transforms angiotensin 1 into angiotensin 2, the main player in the effects of renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system, angiotensin 2 influences blood pressure, volume regulation, and aldosterone secretion. It doesn't stick around long in the bloodstream. Less than 60 seconds, breaking down into angiotensin 3 and 4. These have reduced effects compared to angiotensin 2. The effects of angiotensin 2 on regulating extracellular volume and blood pressure happen in 5 ways. 1 is constricting blood vessels. 2 is triggering aldosterone release from the adrenal cortex. 3 is boosting sodium reabsorption in the kidney tubules. 4 is increasing sympathetic nerve activity. And 5 is stimulating vasopressin release from the brain. Angiotensin 2 is also involved in various health issues, contributing to problems like high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, heart failure, and kidney disease through its impact on oxidative stress, muscle contraction, and other effects. The effects of angiotensin 2, both normal and in disease, are controlled by two types of receptors, type 1 and type 2, which often have different and opposing responses. Maybe I'll talk about this in another video. Now let us talk about aldosterone. Aldosterone is mainly produced in a part of the adrenal glands called the zona glomerulosa. Its production and release are mainly controlled by angiotensin 2 and ACTH, and the level of potassium in the body. Aldosterone acts through special receptor in the nucleus of cells. It has a short life in the bloodstream, less than 20 minutes. Aldosterone influences the balance of electrolytes and water in the body by attaching to receptors in the kidney's collecting duct. This leads to reabsorption of sodium through channels on the surface of cells, and it also affects the movement of potassium. Aldosterone also plays a role in regulating thirst and salt cravings through receptors in different parts of the brain. Thank you for watching, and to learn about renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system with me today. Understanding how this system keeps our bodies in balance is key to maintaining good health. Whether you are curious about blood pressure regulation or managing conditions like hypertension and heart failure, knowing about the RAAS can make a big difference. Remember, your health is in your hands, so stay informed and take care of yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful health content. Until next time, stay healthy and keep exploring the wonders of the human body.